interested. What's the worst case scenario at that point? What happens? What happens? Do you shrink an inch? Do you lose? Like, does your hairline recede an inch?
Maybe. I mean, I lose a lot of things, you know? I lose a lot of things.
Does money like fall out of your bank account? Just like, what happens? Please. So I have minus 1,000 aura. No.
Who said that? He's correct though. That is true.
That's not a thing. The aura is lost, okay? And if she says yes, how much aura is gained? Please. You'd rather hold your dignity? You ain't holding no lady in your bed because you scared you holding your dignity. Because you ain't getting no play. If you not approaching nobody. Just say have a nice day with a smile and walk off. Thank you, Sancho. Yes. Exactly.
To answer the question, it's funny how the one sucker in there had to say something. Oh, is that a nice day? No, bro.
That's a piece of purpose.
That's a no, bro. No.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
No.
Boy, ain't no way. Boy.
Because you basically boosting her ego for free, bro. No. Do they boost your ego for free? No. Now I get it. It's gonna come across as more like tick for tack, but no. just no.
No.
I mean, look. I mean, yes. I guess from their point of view, yeah, it's easier for us to approach and everything, but that's what expected for us guys to do, which is understandable. But like I said, everything's all about positive reinforcement. If some dudes are going out and they're getting bad results out of it, bad attitude, or people lashing out or just being straight up rude to them, and they just seen it in a consistent basis, then it's like they probably have to take them back and probably figure out a different strategy how to approach, or just go to the one that actually really like, because trying to do this stuff consistently and getting that type of backlash is not something you want to strive to keep feeling all the time. So yeah, it's easier said when a girl says it, but yeah, because she sits in the back and expected to be spoken to.
That's why they don't do it, because they don't know what it feels like. Well, some of them do, but most of them don't know what that feels like, that pressure to have to talk to somebody you don't know nothing about, which is why they say they don't really got game like that. But like they said, bruh, if it's so easy, why don't y'all do it? That's my thing. If that's the case, well, that's because you guys are, you're a man and we're women and blah, blah, blah. Nah, bruh. If it's so easy, you go do it. Well, and we'll watch. They said, what's the worst that could happen? You getting recorded on TikTok for being thirsty, you being blasted. There's a lot that could happen. But, bruh, no. All this desperate attempt to get dudes to go, I'm like, those dudes ain't worth going for it. Today, I feel like when it comes to cold approach, it really just depends. If I'm being honest with you, it depends on who you're talking to. It depends on a lot of things, because you can cold approach and get the results you want, but in my mind, I'm very strategic about how I would go about it. Like, I would start off the conversation slow, see how she talks, see her like demeanor, what she's into. Because that'll let you know right away that, nah, bro, shooting your shot ain't gonna work. Because it's like, bro, y'all opposites already in everything y'all do. Like, y'all don't have no common ground on anything. It's like, there's no point in shooting your shot. I feel like when you shoot your shot, you should be strategic about it.
Agreed.
It's crazy that they're making videos about that. That's I don't think it's that serious.
Internet got the world in a frenzy, bro. Like,
Definitely. I'm glad.
Internet got the world in a frenzy, bro. Like,
Definitely. I'm glad.
you see a fine chick, just know it's 1,000 dudes on her heels, bro. It's 1,000 dudes in that inbox.
Oh God.
So the nice little pretty girl who you would have met at Target or met at Walmart or Kroger and be like, yo, what's up? I'm taking you on a date. There's so many obstacles now because it's 1,000, 2,000 people in that inbox, bro. Slowing the process down. So you can't even really get to know her the way
She can't
you
even make up her mind.
She can't make up her mind because it's 1,000 dudes in the inbox, boy, and she's not gonna take the time to get to know you like that. Unfortunately, that's just the way the world is, bro. We live in a microwave world, bro. Nobody's putting it in the oven and preparing it. Everything is microwave, fast, quick, in a hurry.
In a hurry,
And that's how dating is, and that's why everybody's single, and that's why everybody miserable, and that's why everybody out here talking about, I'm looking for something real. No, you not, because you entertaining 2,000.
Just a lot of people are picking up on it now, but yeah, it's been bad like that for a while. It's just like, you know, especially, I don't think it's like that everywhere though. I'm not gonna say it's like that everywhere. It's just first world, you know, America or somewhere like that, where it's like, you know, easier access to social media. It really paints a false sense of options. Like, yes, they may be getting all that attention on social media, but it's not real though. You know what I'm saying? Most of them, sometimes it be bots and everything, bro. It don't even be real. But and if they are real, they're not really trying to take them seriously a lot of the time. You know? They're just trying to, you know, get in there and get out. But it's just crazy. Like, what he's saying is true to some degree. Like my personal story when I was going to Ross to get some. We had got some shoes. I got some shoes at Ross. I was supposed to get the shirt, but I ended up getting the shoes too. And like this girl, pretty as hell at the counter. I'm like, we were having good conversations, and my sister was like, "Why didn't you get her number? She liked you," and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, I wasn't even thinking about it at the time, but he's absolutely correct. I feel like meeting them in real life does have a greater impact, obviously, but it's just that when things don't work out with them, they can always go get free attention on social media, and that's kind of like the beef a lot of dudes have with it. It's just like when you're upset or when you're feeling some type of way, you could just go get validation from internet people, and that kind of, it's kind of like you got a third person in your relationship, an invisible third person there watching everything, and kind of like that's her backup resource to go to when things are not going right. Back then they didn't have that. If things weren't working out between y'all, bro, you had to go to either family or somebody at work, or you know, you couldn't just hop on social media and be like, I'm sad, guys, give me 1,000 likes, you know, make me feel good.
Send some money in that cash app. Make my day for me.
Yo,
but I mean, look, like a lot of these women, like especially we're so social media crazed around here. It's like it's nothing you can do to really defend that, because like, especially if she's a very good looking, she has like a decent following, and you and guys have to compete with that. You have to have something even greater that can overcompensate or overshadow the attention that she gets. But even then, even the dudes who are even on that high tier status, they still get finessed or bamboozled by the chicks anyway, to some degree. You know, you can think of your favorite social media person that has some type of status or celebrity, and did you see they have some relationship issue with their girl being out of line?
mm-hmm.
So it's like, even when you're up top here, it's like there's still some of these, you know, women still think that they're somewhat better than you, or they can still compete the same tier as you. It just makes everything weird.
I mean, clips are pretty self-explanatory, man. Nah, if I was a dude today, I wouldn't move an inch. I'd just focus on what you need to do, focus on yourself, build yourself up. I know that's, you know, narcissistic to talk about, but it's like, what other way would we have it, you know? Being out here trying to connect. I feel like networking should come naturally. It shouldn't feel forced. It shouldn't feel like you have to go out there to do this, to get this. It's like you network because you're already in that specific group or career or whatever it is, and then you blend in naturally. But when you try to like go against the order of things and just try to jump in there, it's a risk. It's not it don't always work out favorably when you do it that way.
Yeah. So, you guys have anything you guys want to say about the video or our opinions about it? Please let us know in the comment section down below. And also, you guys want to support us, we have our merchandise in the link in the description box. So once again, we appreciate you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you haven't already. If you guys have any recommendations or feedback, let us know on our social media or email down below. And we see you guys in the next video.
Peace.